Testing. Okay, we're on. All righty. Good evening, everybody. It is 10. Good evening, everybody. It is 10:40 p.m. Eastern Time. In fact, 10:40:39 Eastern Time. There you go. And welcome, everybody, to the special. Right now, Cleburne is playing Sioux City right now. Uh, in fact, if Sioux City wins tonight and Kansas City loses, then X's clinch a playoff spot. So, yeah, that'll be fun. That currently right now as we speak. Oh, it was 5-2 a minute ago, but now it's 5-4 in the bottom of the eighth. So just it's so close right now between us and Kansas City. It's really unbelievable. So yeah, but as you just heard Danny Vaughn, in fact I don't know if you can actually hear him or not because well on the computer side computer likes to do its own sort of thing. So yeah, we'll have that tonight. Plus, I'll kind of be recapping, because this week was my first full week of school. So this is kind of like a Ronnie show type of show that we'll have for you all here tonight. So so glad you're along with the ride. But like I said, they are making a pitching change right now. In fact, we're only in the bottom of the sixth inning here in this game. This has just been a really slow game. I mean, really. So we'll probably be here for about the next 45 minutes or so. I was planning on doing notes for, because obviously we've got a huge, gigantic Saturday tomorrow night because we've got our first ever college football game we've ever covered here on RVN. That'll be tomorrow night between Notre Dame and Texas A&M. Kickoff for that will be 7:30, but we'll be on the air at 7 for Cleburne versus Sioux City. So yeah, and that's Eastern time, by the way. That's not Central time or anything like that. So we will be on the air for that. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, to say the least. So yeah, but first we got to finish this game though first. So yeah. And in fact, the new pitcher here, since the bases are loaded, is Joe Corbett for Cleburne here. So yeah, of course, we'll be getting back to that here in about 5 seconds. So yeah, if the X's make the postseason, I'm not sure exactly what the schedule is going to look like for that. Obviously, we won't know until probably Monday night. Tuesday afternoon, somewhere around there. We'll come out with kind of, I think, Tuesday, a Ronnie news. Kind of like one of those pre-filmed things where we talk for 20 minutes about kind of updates on certain things, because you also got to remember next week that's when the Muskies will get back up and rolling. Of course we'll have the games because they have preseason action. In fact, all the Western teams are getting together for 3 nights, Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next week, and they will be playing. So yeah. Yeah, so we're done with 6 innings just like that. But 6-4 is the score. So back to what I was saying, because they're going to go back into the break. All the teams from in the West, they will come to Sioux City and they will face off in a round robin type of thing. Now, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night are when the Muskies play. However, though, I won't be able to attend Friday night because marching band. So yeah. And besides, it's a preseason game. So I mean, it's it's whatever, pretty much. So yeah, although after missing the playoff game last year, that was pretty detrimental. But I also don't want to get yelled at. So yeah, there's that. Although it is quite worth it to get yelled at, when you care about something more than, But yeah, back to what I was saying. So that'll be next Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. We'll be there Thursday night and Saturday night. Like I said, won't be able to do it Friday night. But yeah, and then I believe the postseason for the X's would start the next Wednesday. I think that's tentatively what's going to happen here, or going to happen with that. So yeah. So next Thursday night we play Fargo. Ugh, I'm tired of Fargo, and we got to play him first game of the season. And then no. And then we play Sioux Falls Saturday night. So Thursday night we'll be on the air at 7:55 p.m. Eastern time. Saturday night we will be on the air at 6:55 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, make sure you join us for that because it's going to be a jolly good time. As you can tell, I'm already in the Christmas spirit, but get the drill. Gosh, Sunday is going to be September. That is just crazy. And it's Labor Day weekend, so I get a 3-day weekend. Yeah, which we love. So, yeah. Anyway, due up here in, well, it'll be the top first three in the order. So Thomas Dillard, Brian O'Grady, and Trey Bigford, they will be up to, well, they will be due up here in the top of the seventh. And then Zach Williman's going to be the new pitcher, taking over the spot of Brandon Brosher. Since I'm not using my phone, I think what we'll do is that we'll turn on the stream on my phone. Because usually when I was doing those specials last week, I filmed the stream on my phone, but obviously I had a little bit of a lapse in judgment here. And this was just like a last minute thing that, so yeah, because I didn't expect to do this, but then I thought, hey, since Sioux City has a lead on Cleburne and they could clinch the postseason tonight, if Kansas City loses and we win, and we were winning and Kansas City was losing. So in fact, it's top of the ninth, 5-4 is the score. In fact, I'm only gonna turn on the game live for that. Okay, there's 2 outs right now, so there you go. So here, let me pull up the. Okay, there we go. So you'll hear Danny Vaughn talk. So yeah, I think I'll just kind of do this so that you could hear it. I'll put it up against my computer like this. And then I think
Ohio native, you just away, not by
there
much.
We go.
3.02, 5-3.
There, so you got that.
47 2/3, 65 strikeouts, league batting.
Although I'm going to see if I can quick hurry up.
And ball four, and Thomas Dillard has just set the American Association walk record. He's along the top.
He's full of himself. He's full of shit. There,
I said it. More transit passes than anybody.
Crap, that's
free transit passes than anybody else. That's his 93rd.
All right, let's turn on the game.
Is TJ Middlestead, who was Kansas City T-Bone in 2014, had 92 walks that year. Young man has got 93. Congratulations.
Had to move you over just a little bit, everybody. Or had to move the game
ground
over.
Ball to first. Agalski's there. To second for one. High throw right there. Back to first
yeah. Well, that's because he was just sprinting. He wasn't even really running. So, like...
Oh my God! Right there.
Some people you can't fix stupid.
Quick, Dylan score, but he's out at 6-4. Make that 3-6-3 double turn. Always a tough one. Pitcher's best mate.
Another thing I'm really surprised about tonight is the attendance of the Elks game, because tonight's like the first night of high school football.
All the way through here, but.
So, yeah, that was kind of a shock, because usually, when high school football's going on, you usually get a dip in attendance for, things like the X's and the Muskies. I mean, the Muskies attendance, I don't think I've ever seen as low of people, or as low of an attendance this season as I've had in my lifetime. In fact, there was only about, I think the lowest was like 891 people. I mean, granted, that was on a Friday night, and the Saturday night after that, the next night only got about 1,200. So yeah, usually October, November, it's a little bit of a low turn in attendance. It's a kind of a downturn in attendance, but what can you do there?
Team called the Road Warriors, another independent team, lines at right side, base hit.
Crap!
He's gonna have his first hit in the association. How about that?
Whoopee!
Good man, get his baseball. They want that ball there. Get it for him. And he's got a souvenir forever. Ball gonna be
come on.
Put away there and give him a new batting helmet as well. But looks like they've got Brooks Carey's over at first base in the box right now. Is that it? Yeah. Their pitching coach sort of. A lot of their pitchers are coached down there tonight, but they've used several. Tonight's club being run by Hill Alexander is not in the card tonight, and Shed Long. Neither were in the lineup tonight. I would imagine you'll see them tomorrow night. Pitch low for
or can we just not see them tomorrow night?
Found the left side off the Netting below, it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, Kansas City just lost. Kansas City just lost. So if the X's can win, they'll clinch the postseason spot.
1-2. Magic number was 1. And they're still playing. It's 5-4, top of the 9th inning.
No, they're done. They're done.
And Sioux Falls. Runner goes. Just went out toward left center field, but over, and there is Vuletich, makes the play.
There you go. 3 outs.
And Wilman takes care of business there. We stretch here in Iowa. Yours wherever you are worldwide on KSCJ, Q102 and abaseball.tv.
And my high school football team won tonight too. Yes, as we should. Oh, they got high school football on in Nebraska, and they're pretty much airing that. We get in Iowa, since we're in Northwest Iowa, there's this channel called News Channel Nebraska, and it's basically a news channel, except for they air sports on it as well. So, I don't know if you haven't noticed. How dare me for not even mentioning it? I got a haircut. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Once April of next year hits, 2025, for Easter break, then, safe to say, you'll see my hair grow longer. Like down to my shoulders. I'll look like the caveman. No, I'm kidding. Well, if I don't shave, I probably will, but yeah. Have a clean baby face with long hair. I mean, come on. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Let's be honest here. Oh my God. But yeah, gosh. And so we're through 7.5 here. Okay. But yeah, Kansas City, they've just lost. So whenever the X's want to get done with, the more the merrier. That's all right. Just about 2 innings left, and they should be fine.
No matter what happens from here, now the X's don't know. He doesn't know that yet, but you know that now.
Hold my beer.
Kansas City has lost tonight, and they are not going forward. They're done and dusted. The X's will go forward no matter what happens tonight. Currently, it's a 6-4 lead here in the 7th inning.
Yeah, because, tiebreakers and stuff.
Here against a to-be-named opponent.
Hell yeah.
We'll know that probably within, I would say, sometime late tomorrow, if not Sunday morning.
Oh, well, that would be even better if we knew that early, because then I could get started with prepping notes for that. That would be good.
Gates will be open at 6 o'clock, and ticket information online, of course, obviously, there at the ticket window, and tomorrow to normal business hours, all that. But the X's
wait, so the game tomorrow night starts at 7 o'clock?
For the ball to Daniel Langland. 1-0.
Okay, no, it doesn't. Danny Bob just
strike 1-1. That final score tonight, 5-4, Sioux Falls.
Might as well tell everybody on there. Although you probably shouldn't tell anybody on the X's bench, just so that you know.
D-O-N-E done.
Although, like Danny Vaughn said, it doesn't really matter what happens tonight. I mean, yeah.
Yep.
To be fair. I will be right back.
1 ball, 2 strikes. By the way, it's been a great run for them. I will give them this. Since Joe Capietro took over there, that's the first time they've missed the playoffs since 2017. So, pretty impressive run for them. There's the 1-2. Hideaway 2-2. So, congratulations to them. Had a great year, and they've had a great run. But they will not defend the Miles Wolf Cup this year. The X's will fight for it on Wednesday night here. 2-2. Foul back into the seats, left side. To put that in perspective with the folks up there, they hadn't touched the postseason in Kansas City since I believe it was it was 10, I believe. Hanging away for the ball 3-2. They've had unprecedented success, but it's come to a halt tonight, and Sioux City will have a postseason berth for the second consecutive year. You go back to the only year the X's have missed, besides the 20 season under Steve Montgomery, it's been a heck of a run, too. 3-2. Look out that dugout down there. It's, boy, they scattered the X's dugout. Yeah, congratulations, Steve Montgomery and company. John Roos. Everybody down there. Tom, entire X's family. John Roos is going to be happy with this ball club. I know he is. He's a passionate guy. At 3-2, swinging a wave, got him. Out number one here. I often tell the story how much I respect him. But when I first met him for the long conversation, it was during the playoffs of 18. He was into it, man. He was really congratulatory of when Kansas City won, and I was with them at the time. It had been first class all the way. And we're wishing just congratulations to John, another playoff run for his ball club. Swinging away, but one. Tom and everybody down there. Of course, Steve and Bobby. And still some work to do here, though. 6-5, Sioux City to 7. You'd love to win it yourself tonight, not have to worry about what happened, but it's already done. Is Shump takes it away 1-1. And the good thing is the celebration of baseball this weekend ahead. That's what I'm looking forward to. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1. Inside missing 2-1. And both teams now, Cleveland able to celebrate their accomplishments, and they're kind of having a relaxing weekend of letting guys have some fun and get some camaraderie built in. You'll be able to kind of rest some guys. You heard Mongo talk about that today. 2-1 hit out toward left field. Drifting back now under right by the board out there is going to be Holland. Then Corbett's got out number 2 in the inning. Got the final out of the 6th inning. Now, there's still some things that were decided now because, again, it's still wide open on that Sneaky's Chicken Out of Town scoreboard and the standings board. Now Fargo tonight, that game was under protest, I've been told. Fargo had runs come off the board that apparently cost them a lead. Apparently, what I'm hearing just from the hearsay and the Discord is that, and our friend Nate, big camera Nate up there in Fargo telling me that as Green takes it off the knees, a call strike 1-1, saying that the game was under protest and that there was some kind of issue with batting out of order or some such. And either you did or you didn't. That's sort of what we were saying here. But again, we don't know the whole story. 1-1 popped over our heads here, 1-2. So what will the drama be tomorrow? Tomorrow's drama will be this. Milwaukee won tonight, so they still are alive, and Lake Country's not punched their ticket yet. And Milwaukee needs to win their next 3 ball games. 1-2. Away for the ball, 2-2. Milwaukee sweeps, they would go forward. Now, the other item of note, they win tonight for the Birds and a win for Winnipeg. They stay the same spot. 2-2 in the outside corner, got him there. And a 1-2-3 inning for Corbett. Quickly before we take a break right now, currently Sioux Falls trails Winnipeg by a game. They've got to finish ahead of Winnipeg. So Thank you, John. Appreciate it there as we go the 8th inning. 4 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. That nice shot of the good life right there. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Jack Willman still works. Roddy to Carter Aldrati. It's low and away for the ball, 1-0. So really, the drama is going to be positioning tomorrow, and can Milwaukee continue to put pressure on Lake Country? But you'll look tomorrow. The X's will be in the postseason, and 1-1 popped up right side. Give me a chance now to tell you about what we talked about in the pregame tonight on our flashback. It was we've been the story of 1891. Now, I mentioned in 1887. This thing called the Corn Palace Festival came about here in Sioux City. And the first year they had it, 140,000 people came to Sioux City by their estimates, to enjoy this kind of a festival. There's one liner out toward the left. Villita drifting back. That ball's going to be off the wall. Andrade will turn, race for 2, throw to second base. It's cut off, and but right behind the relay, and backing up was Nagowski. Was cut off by Martinez. Ozzie turned quickly to try to get him there at second. And luckily, Nagowski backing up, and it was a double off the wall there for Andrade. Tying run batting here. The batter will be Corey Holland. Nice job backing up right there. So, basically think of it as a 3 statewide regional festival in the 1880s, okay? I mean, 1887. It was a smashing success. People loved it. There's a lot down the archives of the city, in the journal, and the historical, in the museum as well, all about it. And the reason I bring this up is because in 1891, as this thing was growing, what they would do, as far as I can understand it, if I'm not mistaken, in the outside corner, it's a called strike 0-1. They built this palace out of grain and corn and all that, right? But there was a building where it was located, the outside shell of it. They would build this thing every year, up and in for a ball 1-1. And they would rebuild and add to it every year. Well, by 1891, they've added and had the biggest one yet. And the description was huge. The pictures of it at the Sioux City Museum, pretty incredible. There's the 1-1. Bounce it toward third. Lingle will charge. Scoop. Throw. No, hit him. And boy, trouble on the defensive side there. It hit the runner. And all hands are safe here. Oh, boy. He said Holland. And X's 6-4 lead, but suddenly Cleburne making a run here late, and first and third here, nobody out. A little bit of double off the wall, infield single that looked like Lang was going to make the play and just throw it the runner, infield single. Brett Boswell from the left side takes it high for the ball 1-0. Well, fasten seatbelt signs have been turned on. Tray tables full up right. To land this one, is going to be maybe a bumpy landing here. Just at 10 o'clock still. Good grief. 1-0. Popped over our heads 1-1. Well, they had already planned on this palace. And by the way, the photos of the museum, it looks like something very Eastern European, very Russian-like cathedral construction, Kremlin-like looking thing. I mean, it looks very Tsar kind of deal. I mean, it looks that way. 1-1. Swing it away, 1-2. And of course, it's in black and white, but it's a real big palace is what it is. It's a palace. We don't have palaces in North America. So it's very European. Is what this thing did. It was, you could drive through it, but it had 18,000 square feet in 1891. There's the pitch. Swing it away. Got him. Big strikeout right there. See you later. But they've been talking about giving going someplace and having a world championship. This is the early years of the word World Series. It had not come up yet, and the World Series is not a World Series yet. It's a championship of the major leagues, and it's called that now, but didn't have a name for it at the time. Jesus Leano will step in, bouncing in, got away, come home, runners move up, no double play. Wild pitch. It's now 6-5. Yeah, don't like the way this one looks tonight, man. And optically, you're in the postseason, but you've had Brosher go out give him a run. You've got Williman who's scuffled tonight a little bit. I guess get out of your system, right? Get out of your system. 1-0. Hato, another one up and in, a crossed up green, and a wild pitch. Taiwan at third now. Good grief. Another wild pitch. Draw the infield in here. The tie runs at third.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Wild pitch. It looked like Green and Williman were sort of on the wrong.
Not now,
they
please.
They were the same page. Infield drawn in, and a 2-ball, no strike Captain Lano. Former Chicago Dog. Swinging away with shoe tops, 2-1. Tell the story later, but again, talks began in August of that year of playing a.
Sorry, my grandma's on the phone, so that's why.
Sioux City against the presumed Western Association champs. Swinging away 2-1. And they do just that. Chicago's National League Ball Club, and there's negotiations in late August. But the thought was, let's make this October Classic, as time is called, let's make it part of the festival, which is going to bring more people in. So the 100,000 plus they expected to have in, we're going to be more than that, because there are going to be folks making a trip to see this series all around.
Yeah.
2-2. Low for the ball. Nice job, Green, to smother there. It's
God, if we tie this up, then this game's already going to go probably 20, 30 minutes more longer than it needs to go.
Right-hander getting loose for Sioux City. Marmon down there. 3-2 payoff in it. Field drawn in. Here's the pitch. Foul back. We're looking forward to playing games against Chicago and decide that World Championship would attract more people to Sioux City than the Corn Palace would. And you add them together, they were fairly certain that between the two attractions, there'd be a few people that not been around to see something like that. They'd be coming all around. Foul back out of play. Quote the paper was one thing at least was fairly certain that between the two attractions, there'd be very few people around it to have not seen both attractions. 3-2. Bunting ball 4, first and second.
Oh, God. Shoot. And there's 2 out, or there's 1 out, too. So.
Well, in the 8th inning, you're 6-5 lead, double play depth now, but banner will be Lake Grant Parks. Fly ball would tie it. Here comes Steve Montgomery out now. And he's
crap.
Probably have to get a multiple inning save from Marmon here.
Well, hey, that's
Williman's coming out of the ball game.
We've got the postseason. Although
change on this Friday night. We continue on. We'll step aside.
Okay.
Explorers Baseball continues on KSCJ and Q102 and abaseball.tv.
Yeah, pitching change, although you've already clinched the playoff berth, which is good, which is why I came on the air, so that we could be witness to that. But, we might as well tie the knot with a victory, right? I mean, come on. I like the music for this. I don't know why, but I just do. Sounds like you're swearing. Hey, I mean, I wouldn't rule that out. Yeah, Marmon's up, so
taking over here, and he's trying to keep this thing right here at 65 and try a multi-inning save, but he's also trying to keep them tying the ball game. It's an inherited runner situation. Marmon a 2.18, 19 saves and 45 and a third, 65 strikeouts, 198 average against. So Blake Grant Parks will face the right-hander. 6-5 Sioux City in the 8th inning, but Cleburne threatening to tie this thing up, and they finish wrapping up the Corn Palace Festival story. But I'm mesmerized by this whole story because Chicago comes to town, and we're going to get to that tomorrow.
Oh,
a bit later on.
Okay.
I mean, it was a real high point of the times in Sioux City. Roddy, middle place for two.
I better not be catching a cold because now's the wrong time for that.
Thomas Dillard, who's walked 3 times tonight, waits on deck. Steve Montgomery on our screen there was flashing a defensive sign. Martinez and Shumpert ready in the middle. Oh, what? Little cue ball.
Oh,
fair foul. Okay. All right.
Oh my God!
Ball,
Thank God.
Green threw it to center field anyway, but
well, just to be safe.
That was the right place to go, but it's a foul ball.
I don't know if it would have made it anyway, though.
Right
but
back by inches.
Good idea, nonetheless.
Just back.
Yeah, it's not sugar coated or anything like that.
I think though that ball would have been live. Shumpert probably makes that play, but I think he put the brakes on too. No balls, 2 strikes. At least you're going to hold the runner there at third. He wasn't coming home on that. Probably going to get a play at first or at second. If it rolled a little further, you probably get the play at first. No balls, 2 strikes. Armandale. High for 2.
I think the guy said swing. I think that was what. That was just
already know. They don't know, but we know up here.
You're trying to.
Sioux Falls won tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes to 1-2. Checking to go around. Did he go around? No, he did not. He was able to not go around. That ball rolled not too far enough away, but far enough to perhaps tempt the runner at third, Holland, to come home, but he did. He put the brakes on it. Green was right on top of it. Green really trying to watch that ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Marmon for the buckle with the runners at the corners and a 1-run lead in the 8th inning. Get out toward left center field. That'll drop for a base hit. It's going to be tied. And the runner races for third.
They'll be at the
corners. Blake Grant Parks has tied the game up. And the X's are in trouble in the 8th inning.
Tied up at 6. Shut your face.
How about Blake Grant Parks? Now Dillard, who had an RBI earlier. It's such a bad stat. I hate that blown save stat there, but it is.
Well, let's see. We got
third,
bottom 8,
in the inning, and
bottom 9.
The same.
Bottom 8 guaranteed.
See, here's the pitch. High for the
and this game's gone on long enough. So, in fact, we're at about 3 hours and 10 minutes here.
Green's really been off the place.
It's just like a game without the pitch clock.
Dive for it. Go ahead, runs at third.
Before the pitch clock
2 runs on the 8th inning. 1-0. Swinging away, but it's 1-1. Yeah, you
and remember, this is with 1 out, and there's runners still on the corner, so Cleburne can very easily sweep up and take the lead here.
Runs at third. Pitch. Looped out toward center. Should give him a lead. There is Knowles. He'll make the play.
There's
Knowles,
Knowles,
come home, and Cleveland has a lead. The bullpen
you might want to hurry your ass up a little more.
7th or 6th, 7th, 8th here. Yeah, Cleveland's got a lead here. Wow. Golly. Man, oh man. Disheartening, isn't it? Man, no, it's a night to celebrate, but good grief. This is not what this team's done. Maybe call me the bad guy, I guess, but it's 7-6. Now you're down by a run of the inning, and
I hope I'm not getting a cold or something like that, because that would be the wrong time for that.
I know, Brady. Want to know? I mean, hey, give Cleveland credit too, man. I mean, you're going to get the help tonight, but don't like it, man. Not my job to like it, right? Mm-hmm. 7-6, Cleveland. 3 runs in the 8th inning. Swinging away.
Oh, wow.
Now the bullpen tonight is giving up.
Shh, don't be so negative.
4 runs, right? Yep.
Oh, crap. Okay. That's a real problem.
2-1. High for the ball.
Might want to get that solved before tomorrow night.
I guess the other way to look at it, though, is just say, okay, well, you get out of your system, right? It's out of your system. Not if I told the Corn Palace story and it'd get me distracted. And
I'm also kind of surprised, too, since we're less than a week away from the preseason starting for the Muskies. I'm surprised I haven't seen a roster yet from the Muskies. Usually you would see one.
Festival and play baseball
now, but
it.
We haven't, cool so that just seems weird.
3-2, runner goes to second. Swinging away, got him, but the damage.
Well, yeah, exactly. The damage is done, so go freaking figure.
3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We got the bottom of the 8th inning. Railroaders a 7-6 lead on Q102 and A baseball.
They're on Q102 tonight. Oh wow. Hold on, Q102. Let's look that up. Maybe. Okay, on my stream it says we have excellent connection here going on right now. However, though, Google for some reason does not want to work with me. Okay, Q102, Sioux City. I don't even know what music they play. Oh, well, it's owned by the same company that owns, KSCJ and our country music station here in town and stuff, so that's all the same thing, I guess. Oh, Y Country 101.3, Classic Rock 99.5. Yeah, that's all the same company. Oh, it's supposed to be on Jimmy World the Middle, but so that's not happening. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Weeknights, 7 p.m. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading the bios of some of the DJs on that channel. Just because, I can. God, they've got, okay. Who the hell is this guy? Moose. Okay. That's who I want to air. Here, Moose. Yeah, Moose. Okay. It doesn't show what he does. It says 5 to 10 a.m., but that could be weekends or weekdays. God only knows what. But this guy, 5 to 9. Yeah, that still doesn't say anything. God, I want to see Angela, 10 to 2. Okay, here we go.
X's no. I would assume somebody down there is Chris Mueller is the new pitcher. I assume someone in the clubhouse has told them down they know.
Oh, I like the way they have the bios here on. I will say that.
This actually happened.
Open house party, 6 to 11.
This happened just like this, where you saw the scoreboard update, and it was weird. It's a weird feeling. Here's Deshaun Knowles, top the card. Need one to get back to even.
Oh, careful. Don't hit him, or else I'll hit you.
Up again, and
as I should.
Looks like that's Goins out there, I think. Pitch low for the ball. Mueller's numbers real quickly here, and a bouncer toward the right side. Charging to be Blake's brother.
Run!
Underhand, good play right there, boy. It's a nice play right there.
Damn.
1 down in the inning.
Oh, so now they're doing highlights of the game on the high school football show. That's nice.
3.69. He's got
little do they know that what's been going on here. We'll just say that.
Montano, his grand slam home run.
Oh, Moose is the program director. Okay.
It was a big one. At the moment, the X's trail it by a run in this 8th inning.
And they've already clinched a playoff spot, so there's that. That we do know. Let's see what the score, what they showed. The score.
Takes it right down I-29 for the call.
Oh, crap. Frick. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go back. Sorry.
500. They'd be 47-50. You have to
7
win
to
the
6.
next 3 to
there
get
we
to
go.
500.
That's right.
Oh, 1. Swinging away, 0-2. Hey, you're in the postseason. But I'm just saying, to me,
a win would be nice.
I'd love to get to 500. Just get there.
See, that's the thing. Danny Vaughn's all about getting to 500. I don't care about getting to 500. As long as you can get into the postseason, I don't give a flying F or a flying fuck there. That, whether to get to 500. Yeah, it looks good, but,
Down by a run, gave up 3
is it really necessary? Not really, in my opinion.
Low for the ball, 1-2.
It's just to make your stats look good. That's really all it is, but.
Rocher, Williman, and Marmon.
So, gosh, I got to do Notre Dame at Texas A&M notes tonight. So, I'll probably be working on that for about 2 hours after we're done. So, probably from probably a quarter to 11, or from about 10:45 to 12:45. I might go past 1 o'clock. Although I don't have to do much for notes, I don't think, because it is the first game of the season, so I don't think I'm thinking that I won't have to do as much notes as, maybe I think, but you don't know that. And if it gets way too late, then I'll wait and do Cleburne versus Sioux City tomorrow morning when I wake up at about 11:30, 12. It takes me about an hour to do notes for a baseball game like this, for an Nexus game, so.
Fastball on by him right there at 94. It'll be Degowski. John had an RBI single the 6th.
Oh, if No-Go doesn't tie this thing
1
up,
for
there's
2
something
and 2
wrong.
walks.
Just having an off night, I guess. But yeah, because we could potentially be on the air tomorrow night for 4.5, almost 5 hours, because, with college football added in.
Right back.
It really gets to be long. That's what she said.
Swing work tomorrow. At the knees. Call strike 0-1. 7-6. Cleaver to the 8th inning. There we go, 1. Here's one popped out to a right center field.
Okay, this should be caught.
Over the
this should be caught, or else this guy needs to be cut for the team. Okay, there. He made it.
Going to the 9th inning. 7-6 Cleburne on KSCJ and Q102 and A Baseball.TV.
I wonder if they broadcast, or if the X's advertised that it was going to be on Q102 as well. God, I haven't even watched the Explorers Espresso for today. I need to watch that. That's the talk show that Danny Vaughn does every weekday when the X's play. So, when they're off on like Monday, or, when they're off on Mondays, or sometimes, Thursdays or Wednesdays or whatever, he'll broadcast the show. So, yeah, I'll be right back. I'll try not to be gone for long this time. I was going to use the bathroom in there, but there's a big ass bug in there, so I'm going to go upstairs.
Now, top of the ninth inning, Kyle Bloor takes over, the right-hander out of Alberta, Canada. 6'1", 190 out of Lethbridge, Tennessee Wesleyan, and I would think the team knows now. It has to. We figure they got to know, but man, still got a chance, but you got to stop him right here. Trey Bigford, his first professional hit a few minutes ago, inning ago. It'll be 2 innings ago, rather. 3, 4, and 5. First one is low for the ball, and Bloor really has not had he hadn't had many opportunities, and sort of been down, on the back end kind of deals. It's on the outside corner, called strike, 1-1. Bloor's number is the 27.00, 2 and 2/3 innings, 8 earned runs, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. But they'd love to get a little longer look, right? I think for next year especially. 1-1 down away, 2-1. He was going to be counted on too. He was one of the early signees, and he came highly recommended, only from Matt Lloyd's contacts, and 2-1. Up and in for a ball, 3-1. 7 runs on 9 hits and 1 error for Cleveland. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Sioux City, who Kansas City's lost and moved forward, but again, you're down by a run after having a lead, and it's ball 4 you walked him. Bring up Blaze Brothers. Hey, you know what? I mean, I get it, but I'm looking at the bigger picture, I guess, and people are going to probably say, Vaughn, you're not, aren't you happy? I am happy. I'm ecstatic, man. I'm fired up, but let's do the win. What's inside to do in the back leg there, first and second, the Blaze Brothers. 1-run lead, but we talk about all the time. I mean,
we already don't have somebody on base for Cleveland.
You try to keep it right there, not get any more damage. The X is hoping to be not down by any more than 1. In the inning coming up, it'll be Oda, Vuletic, and Martinez, your schedule. Probably facing a new pitcher, it looks like. Bloor deals, foul back, 1-1. It actually dropped below 500 in the second half of the season. After a really red-hot August for that game ride, you're suddenly finding yourself scuffled a bit. 1-1. High and away, it's 1-1. On the postseason with a pair of series losses and already got one in the books against you this Friday night. Hey, there's a chance. Here's the 1-1. Up and in, wild pitch. That'll get him to second and third.
Oh, boy.
And that's way up and inside there. So Alderete has a chance to put this one on ice here. Boy, and you go back to that week against Kansas City, that's really where it comes down to, right? You get that week, that's the difference. The whole season right there. 1 week. It's huge, man. It's huge what you did. 2-1, swinging a wave, 2-2.
Oh, shoot.
That's what's going to wind up being the difference in this whole thing is going to be what that week. I mean, they get 2 wins there. This is a whole different weekend. 2-2. Swinging a wave, got him. See you later. Tail down and in for round number 1. Second and third, 1 away. Holland to be the batter. He's 1 for 4.
So long, very well. I need it.
His infield single really kept things going for them back, and that doubled the infield single.
My God.
Ernie Roddy is cobbler.
I hope I'm not getting sick.
Now
would be the wrong time to get sick.
Run now. At the track, just shy of the track, their runners will tag and move up. It'll be 8-6 Cleveland. Sack fly for Holland. You know, team having fun, having players put the lineup card together and making the calls tonight, and they are answering the bell tonight. And there's Brett Boswell. 1 for 4. 8-6 Railroaders. The pitch swinging away to Boswell 0-1. 2 down.
Oh, God, I think I can hear Cleveland's guy doing the play-by-play, which I shouldn't be able to hear, but I do anyway.
3 1/3 innings. Swinging away, row 2. Time was called here for Boswell. Well, actually,
why? He doesn't need timeout.
3 to go home happy.
Frick's sake.
Going to go home happy anyway tonight, but again, it's like when they found out it's like when they found out Kansas City had lost, it was like, okay, all right.
Oh, so they did tell her. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just, take a step back, fuck around and find out, as I like to say.
Hey.
Which really you shouldn't do, but you do it anyway.
There was a time, think back though, about 2 weeks ago, I'd feel that. 1-2. And out toward left. Willetich drifting over now to his right back pedal, make the play. There's out number 3.
Comeback time. Do you think we can make a comeback? That's the question.
Big time insurance run the inning as the X's will go to a last call inning. As they're going to run the inning. 1 run comes home on it, no hits. They leave a man as well. Last call in Sioux City. X's down by a pair on KSCJ and Q102.
Just hope to God
hey,
we can make a comeback. I'll just say that. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter, but it really does matter. I've got another sneeze coming up here. This is kind of pissing me off. I'm not going to lie. Okay, it went away, but still. I don't know why. Now's the wrong time to be getting sick. I'll tell you that much. Like I've said how many times tonight. God, it's wanting to come, but it's not doing it. Alrighty. Shoot. I've just had a long week. It feels like it's been long. So this 3-day week has been good. Good, to say the least. I've gotten a break from just everything. Because I've said this before, I'm already tired of school. So, yeah, I mean, despite, everything, I'm tired. I'm over it. Which sounds really bad, but that's really the truth of everything, unfortunately. But hey, what can you do? Except, just say whoop-de-doo. It's about really all you can do, to be quite honest with you. But, yeah, gosh, it's just been a long, long day. It feels like.
Scott Oda.
I feel it. It's wanting to just go. But no,
it dropped the opener in this one, but we'll be headed to the postseason. So there's some good and some bad here tonight. And right-hander still works.
Come on, it's coming up again.
The first one to Oda is away for the ball 1-0. Chris Wheeler still works. is in DFW as well with former White Sox farmhand.
Oh, let's not talk about the White Sox right now.
Up, left side, and that will be in the seats. Look out over there.
They're just atrocious.
Look out, Slaughter. Close to him over there. He was milling about over there. Nearly they got his attention. One ball, one strike.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
There's 1-2. Grounded sharply to second. Brothers on two. If I can speak for your brothers on two.
Brothers.
Fields retires.
Oh, brother.
One away. You don't make apologies for making the postseason, though, right?
No, and you shouldn't.
You don't make apologies for winning. Don't make apologies for scoring runs, right? Oh, man. It's 8-6, ninth inning. One down. It'll be Zach Bulletin.
So, hey, if we know who our opponent's going to be tomorrow night, I mean, like I said, that'll be good. Maybe we won't even have to do that video like I had said we needed to do.
Finger may have bugged him that dislocation last night and pitch high for the ball 1-0. A bunch of the 13 change here tonight that stayed around. There's been a long one. It's away for the ball. I mean, we're here tonight for a while. I'm not sure what kind of game story this one. I can't in my mind even think what kind of recap I'm going to write tonight. I don't even know what to write. It's like such a bittersweet emotion. 2-0. The knees are called strike 2-0. But again, congratulations, everybody. Hey, let's see what happens. Roll it out there and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be no one that'll expect anything from you, and that's what makes the whole thing fun. It all goes to 0-0 on Wednesday. 2 wide. Down the right field, run toward their bullpen.
I wouldn't quite say anything yet.
Off the tarp area down there.
He could have gone for it.
0-0 on Tuesday,
but he's just a lazy ass.
Wednesday night, 7:05 here to a to-be-named opponent. It will either be Sioux Falls or Fargo or Winnipeg. One of the three will be here. I don't know which one it'll be, but it won't be Kansas City, so we know that.
Thank God.
And it won't be Lincoln either, so we know that.
Well, and that's going to be a mess to determine, because Winnipeg and Sioux Falls, the top two teams, are only playing 99 games instead of everyone else that's playing 100. So
foul back.
That'll really be a mess.
Although my guess would probably be I just have a feeling it's going to work out for the Birds, but again, I don't think Winnipeg's going to. I think Lincoln's going to put up much more of a fight. They fought as much as they could, I think.
Well, and they're in Winnipeg,
2-2.
so.
Low for the ball, 3-2. Zagaborda, Ozzy the tying run.
God, that sneeze is there. It's on the tip of my nose now, and it won't just.
Pins are not throwing. There's no one gunning down there. So if you're going to do it, you're going to do it here, and they're going to do it right here as well. And tonight they've had their star players manage the ball club and did play 3-2. Line out toward right. Coming in, still coming, and lunging, making the play was O'Grady.
Oh, my God, you couldn't even see him catch it, which is probably a good thing.
Number 2. Ozzy steps in. Good at bat for Vuletic going the way of Mueller. Wins that battle, and the X's, who had a lead, going forward, the 6th. These the X's were 35-7. After 8, 38-6, and after 8, 33-2. But the 6 numbers you're worried about. Pitch on the outside corner called strike 1-1 because they grabbed the lead in the 8th inning. Leading after 7, you were 38-6. But trailing after
that's a whole different story. We'll just say that.
0-1. Swinging a wave, 0-2. Final strike for Sioux City. Texas will. This one looked good tonight. Just in the end, they're going to be a rough one. It's a chap toward the right side. 3 bounces
That
right
should
there.
do it.
And on the first base, and this one's done and dusted.
Oh.
Final score is the Hill Alexander, one of their sluggers, managed the ball.
That's all I gotta say.
Alexander,
but yeah, so I'm gonna go work on
Notre
Dame and Texas A&M notes for tomorrow night. So yeah, I'll probably be working on that for about the next 2 hours. So I'll probably be up until about 1:45, and then I'll just do Cleveland versus Sioux City notes right at the end before I go crazy. I've been up for way too long. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching us. We will get back to the RVN news at night coming up here after this. Don't go anywhere. Bye bye. I will see you tomorrow night at 7 Eastern time. Join us for that. Bye bye.